Episode 2. What do we really know? Your choice. 466 presents The Illusion of Choice, where the lines between what you think and what you know begin to blur. Are you ready to find out how much of your life is really yours? Introduction. Welcome to Your Choice. 466. I am the last poet left, here to explore the forces shaping our everyday lives. Today we'll take a closer look at the choices we think we make and what may really be guiding them. Welcome back, seekers of truth. This is Your Choice 466, the channel that dares to peel back the layers, where every question echoes and every answer reveals another mystery. Previously, we unearthed the myths behind the hidden systems that shape our everyday lives, revealing the shocking truth about who really holds the power. Today, we continue that journey. I am the last poet left, your host, your guide, and your fellow wanderer through the labyrinth of what we call reality. Gather around and listen closely as we step into the shadows of what they call freedom. Today, we lift the veil on the illusion of choice, a concept that dances between the realms of fact and fiction, between what we think we control and what controls us. Do we hold the reins, or are we merely puppets moving to the unseen rhythms of hidden masters? Look to the brands on your shelves, the news anchors on your screens, the ballots that promise change. Who really pulls the strings? By the end of this episode, you might start to question whether your decisions were ever truly your own, or if they were always carved out for you, subtly laid in your path, so you'd never think to ask. Are you ready to see what lies beneath the surface of your choices? Believe it or don't. Picture yourself in a fluorescent lit grocery store, aisles that stretch to infinity, filled with colors, logos, and promises. You stand surrounded by choices. Or do you? What if I told you, behind the endless packaging, behind every label you recognize, a few puppet masters hold all the strings. It's all part of the same game, and the game is rigged. The illusion is thick, but not impenetrable. Case study. Nestlé, a corporation that controls over 2,000 brands across the globe, commanding products that touch nearly every aspect of our lives, whispered like a god in the world of consumer goods. They don't just make coffee or chocolate. No, their reach is deeper. Gerber, Purina, Poland Spring, even your morning Nescafe. They are the many faces of a single hydra. Myth has it that Nestlé can draw water from the earth for mere pennies and sell it back at prices unimaginable, as if they've bottled divinity itself. The spring that was free to all now belongs to those with a barcode and a plan. Choice? Maybe. But maybe it's just another head of the same beast, smiling at you with a different face. Impact on consumer choice. This power isn't just about what's on the shelf. It's about what's missing. It's about what isn't allowed to grow, isn't allowed to compete. Innovation is starved out, competition left to die in the dark. 1,000 labels, but only one name behind them. So, as you stand there, under the harsh lights of that store, ask yourself, are you really the one choosing? Or is the choice long made, the illusion carefully constructed? Now let's turn to the glowing screens that live in our homes. Our source of comfort, of connection, of knowledge. The rectangles that beam us news, that frame the world for us, tell us what is good, what is wrong, what to fear. But here too, the illusion wraps itself around us like a comforting blanket. Case study. Sinclair Broadcast Group. Sinclair Broadcast Group, a corporation that owns nearly 200 local TV stations, dictating the messages that shape millions of lives. A name not many may know, but a voice many have heard. They own the airwaves, hundreds of local stations across the country, and they control them with must-run segments, scripts repeated word for word by anchors with different faces in different places. Picture it, a smiling face on your screen, echoing another and another and another, until all of them blur into one. The same words, the same cadence, the same narrative. It's like a chorus of puppets, each with its own human mask, hiding the strings that pull them. Implications for democracy. They say democracy dies in darkness. But what if the darkness isn't an absence of light, but an absence of variety in the light? If the stories are all coming from the same hands, it doesn't matter how brightly they shine. What you think you know, what you trust, could be just one version, chosen for you. So ask yourself, is the truth really what you're seeing? Or is it what someone else wants you to see? Believe it. Or perhaps question it just a little bit more. This is The Last Poet Left, signing off.